na ye beka ne se yame enhira obiu se empo still akasamfoni edoso Ghana menye mistake over 300 and over almost 45 television stations. Radio Diana Yanka over 500, but just a little over 300 television stations. Anyway, na edewie watch break sample WONTUMI TV. What the WONTUMA eba beboya dianwa yedawase ene ewie. Enti yatna se mema waha esama wakwa baby wa fishiapa. Afe 2026 mu 5 days. The year is still young. But any which way, the whole year, me new ending kita ho. And then, yatinase 2026 Juma die no yasha se Father Christmas betinase Father Christmas betinase. Midi ade Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah. Midi ade Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah. Keike edie. On behalf of the production team, Kofin to ewa hadom ede ewie. Meda team nyina se behu I still waha. Me call eye MCR. Bosha banso agina konya ho Fred. Nana kwam yo mugina aseda enkoma omo. Afefufuro mu kran yese ewrei. Na chese nyame adom yen. Ni da ho etin kwam na hoden ewo hodoma. Ye toa ye dwumadie no so. All too soon. Merry making over. Ne short. But duty calls. It yese yetinase na yetua dwumadie no so because NPP krano this year, this month specifically, and yabusumia just say yabaka say very eventful. This month with just 26 days to go. Yegina yedi air cost NPP. 26 days from now. Kwaku tuaba na ye flag bearer. 26 days so. Ya count a year no as months. As some of the say ye flag bearer kaneno. Ye breaking months no into weeks. Countdown no akoswa amene baby a yedri. I cut 26 days. Near Kwaku the next flag bearer for the NPP. Out of the lot, Nipa 5 and a age na send ye minuna yedim no. Entienche ye Kwaku a flag bearer. Na ye flag bearer no ya. Think say ABFA party no. Ye tujana ni ye tujano. Behind a flag bearer. But yatnase na yatnase nso de edi kan no. Enchia ene asida enkoma chairman Bernard Entwibuasiako. Chairman Bernard Entwibuasiako. Chairman WONTUMI. Baby biara wo biara no. Ye chiao ene ewie. Enchia enkoma nanefia. Sister nanefia. We call her Panchirefwa Oda Ejumana no ewa ha. Enti ischia enkoma Sister nanefia afichia panso. Away bus nso ichia enkoma no obode mpanifu eda ejumai ano a cheso obo hwe bibia course kama ejumaden yom eye in the last year. It himself from the Ashasi party in opposition, but we soldier on. Programs manager Ohineba Nanesiedu Obetre ne konsi here we who baby awafu. Eti inchiankoma eye programs manager ntima omo ejina ehwe se adwuma no ebekoso in opposition with him sending a yard and yama etie. Paul Yando Kai bronya baku and 9 baku na ba be snake on yanko baby ya na ho no meba ho ha sisi aye opposition on etio ye opposition inti na no pardon be tie ohene ba na see to making reference to aye Bombay but no ye beba ho sooner than later because communicators no how did they fail this how did they fail a year Christmas season. Well, that's another ball game altogether. Na me say meba edoso enti atnasia ye wonsam pi eka titu with 26 days to go. You just heard or watched a year in Shiayasu MP Stephen Amua aka Sticker trending trending but Bia Sticker or trending seriously. The 5th best financial systems module expert. 5th best to the whole world. The 5th best financial systems module expert. The whole world with this size. Now I do no force cry. I do have force. Now you was stick out. Now with the finance minister Kwaku Dr. Amin Adam. Nanado anfoso. Nanado anyade. Hey, NPP, we got a man. And we're not joking. 5th best financial expert systems model. Nanado. What you has do, it is good. Anyade. 5th best of financial systems module expert. Ya wo we nyina wa NPP mo na de akwa Dr. Amin Adam. Barabusuafo sticker kasa. Sticker wakasa wa video no ebi. Who says he say baby ayedu no. Ya na ye try in as much as possible. Sticker one nice person moving, communicating for the party and all that. About one day at the Ama party. But, and then sticker air trending. What video will be going there very soon. Mefidieno and na hasea. Ma efidieno and na haya. And no other chaya. Video back one will share ye bro abranti bi no. Eye kaswa enwawia ena eja eto kaswa. Na eja eto kaswa no. Abranti bi a oka eye class media group no. Na oye se okokova story no. Etwi ni phone o video cover story no. And a fire service for etu abronesa na altercation and answer kasa so ewo fire service for no and ye jadifo no entem na say whatever omu so video ye den omu tugu no so bro no ede be hu say aban aba be pacho ewo ho den na ekoso ewo ye man he say ye ne chaos, ochina chaos, and now say, ochina say, basa nkwa, ena koso ewo omaimu. But ababe pahoncho, fire service for no, ye obo, but near akoso edono, shesani omo bro abranti, very serious, sa video no, ena na osheno. Ye wofie atifie nso no fi kwate third term for and then their constitutional review for Omo present report ye ba be sori no muti ni nyina bi 31st December fifi kwete enso enya bi kan ensempi na akoso tuja de mane wona President Mahama uncle third term Mahama Yariganum and his likes or Eden and call for NDC for A plus room and the chess and call for more third term Fifi quite can be the actual so be sycophants and bootlickers omwefu and omdenam amama Kalman Pania way the baby Crow Rollins or say greedy bastards Fifi quite can be at the chrom Canadian Sunny said Rollins crying your man a third term, not just a President Mahama. Side of Pachu Rollins crying your third term, now Mahama. When we say Bino Bisa say, into MPP, a Bibinya Kudra Kassayi, a be a honor, or kind of what is Obiaba Bonte? MPP Democratic, why, he did not tomat at the Tinina. Waka, Oko. It's a video, and I'll share. Near mapping the course whilst we were on Menkan recess, and I say holidays. No, na ene abijafo ewa 26 days to go. Bidim say after 26 days, no party no so ye befa ye ntuma pa e de afra because esa hokika eba party no. Na and then come one year my peak, but me aye be panel no so. Sure, me wo fie me observe adie bi. And I want to say, young call for platform so. He say journalist no. After the MPP will say yes. Over the nearby the agro. From one TV station, one radio station to the other. Young call for platform so. I will say some trouble for air minute. We host two shows. Etienne, what do we hear? Government was up for a platform for Okwa Yemma Nkansah. Now I sorry now. You be woman who say yes, where you bias pa. And Kadiama be a course last year under this administration. Chief Justice near Shahai near Yinefro. And in Yemme body be a cocoa sono. Obia Nkansah. Because yes, the government was a platform for, and the radio station, but who say NPP is screaming. So qua Yemma Nkansah, and the CSOs, Franklin Kujodum, and the Steve Mantia, the whole cry one word. Steve Mantia, the CSOs, digna. Famo din Obijina Nkansah. To the extent say, General Secretary, I can say ye lose academia no to NDC. Baby, I'll be Fabiano to say yes, so many. Now we will fear emissary. Chairman Bernard and Chibuesiako at the TV station, but be radio stations. Your power day, you Chairman won't be DNT. To be co-program na MPP pam reporter ye invite him just because the station belongs to a chairman WONTUMI. Chairman WONTUMI Ghana for one sorry obisi onya ni sika no then or the year mo BBD or the be a TV station a radio station for the NPP to benefit obi de so den abusuafo de di ye boss kedi bidia na ye ma show. When ya she krana na say the sika one fine ya shukra the party no jure party no and then MPP oko platforms ni ye bo buka and so nyanya ya de no to sponsor away bus the banana fia once again a very good afternoon to you and sama wo beti e wo wasum e bra NPP wo power and sama ni ye ti wo yasum no sponsorship and all. Chairman WONTUMI station. And then you see where the power lies. Now, in conclusion, near Air Kosono, I think I read something on a Kyeremanteng war. Mention say bet me ehua. Hwe? Say NPP ye mia ye say fe. Mention say me hu Kyeremanteng the day now. Posted I think 2 days ago. Now say near Kosono. Also one thing is clear. If we don't assume radicalism in delivery with well-researched facts in our political communication as a party, then we will go nowhere, especially on the platforms of seemingly hostile media houses and the new media. Need I repeat this? Kyeremanteng Abdullahi. Also, one thing is clear. If we don't assume radicalism in delivery with well-researched facts in our political communication as a party, then we will go nowhere, especially on the platforms of seemingly hostile media houses and the new media. MPP wunya platform just because of Chairman WONTUMI. The platform can go to hell, excuse my word. And then what was a platform? What kasadi and so many journalists, CSOs, baby, yes, so many. Ochina tomorrow. Communicators and an Americans are on the parliament or Hineba or Cambombe as a Besleya. I don't even know. Say be our communicators and also be our position in tea. But I don't know. So communicators, I'm well to find out. And I say position in tea. They say communicators do be informal. Radicalism, maybe I am trouble. What happens? But I feel my. Richard Ajiman waha kwa jadi buatin ewaha. Me momo akwaba. Na yenko nsebno eso. Rich Kwaku. The whole of this year. Oh, beli munshia.
I feel so could be power. And then Mumia.
Now, what today?
I rather don't know with your phone pipe or Yapo Mudi and Kaye. I'm a mobas of Basano, my phone, and now a Timona. Yeah, soon say, but think Yapo Mudi and your media chair.
I fish your panso.
I think come at you. I feel the same. I mean, I could take in the Yako and in Nemoa. Yes, ya boa when you first of all, Yamina and a friend. Inti my Ghana, ye mafo. Inti yes, I think they would be from up and a boy fa. Inti Retalk was what the Yamina said the Kumasi Bruno BTA say Yada Yamino. I retalk was what the Yaminoa na Yahweh be a man penineti me abedia de ebu o man afiba muya. Ya hede huna de papa bia wo yeye afiba ko wasted year ya hunu bibi papa bia wo yeye apart from machinyi hunu machi we meye say now inflation about from na dollar was through omunko abreso and the rate of inflation timi follow from 23 ebebe pem na as say yet na enema bonzo ekosoro inflation so basically increment in goods and services and the dia na aba inflation ba forma enema bonzo to ani edu cousin
eno ni asem no
cousin
na say me hu se ba ko tiam university and then me hu se yes you mo in review prize university dey hu kro
bibia ade bia wo se aban eye bia wade kosoro ade a obo hu se ekofo bia eye unim say de facto president de facto leader of Ghana I always is here eye MPP because before see beto aba in December 7th na yin yakọ IMF International Monetary Fund ede yasema kodai wo mu say covid ne ba no nsensemu a yakomu ene expectations I expect say anhwe ya ebetimi aba akire nti no yepese ye policies bi nanka ye hye ye ho kete ni yetimi agigina ho se de be ya economy no baby akwa akuduru ase bia no yebetimi asan atwea babak na yi na IMF was okay ene mo amon kotworo saa nsem no mfamra na se mokotworo de ba na enema ye ka ba ku mienu miensa mutimi di so ye saa nsem no amoama no asem motworo ba en pepepa yenso no ye bebo am $3 billion ama modi ayemo no asem no enti policy direction a ewo ho sisi as long as Ghana remains under IMF say ye that so share IMF as no eye anu disemu a the economic management team of Ghana Dr. Bawumia ni die ni mu atwuro de call IMF say ade ba ku mienu mi na mo ayen ye pesi etutu ni na mo hwe ye so na mo hye yen se mo ba mi $3 billion dia mo hwe ye so na mo hye ye se betutu sa na mo no na da so aye tutu sa na mo na da so aye tutu enti si ye chi akoba bia na IMF na ka che se da bi aha mo ntimi nkwa mo ni ya ba be kantam say ade we say na mo be ye no enti mo nya ne sa enti until today MPP anisu adi hunu ene amamu a yenye dan to wa ye de enkoda IMF no ene yebo emlaso senka NDC fo mfirim nanka omu anfo o madwene emebu Ghana mienhwe omu mfirim no omu fo o madwene emebu Ghana mienhwe no omo si o masan ko IMF o se IMF fo san fa bi nka omo omu fo bi nka omo no ntonko so hwe omu so because ye jamu omu sesiye ya ene enema ewo mu ya omu to bededi so ade dem ejo no sami demfia nante kroma no madwana num saa dwana num asembi obeka bi minim akasa odi gold akodwa so akoboka gold emma wo moto anka empo a edi nansa na apro emma wo moto okodu edi nansa na apro mpo wo mtumi to nya mfaso etimi di bisifie odi gold akodwa so akoboka ano kate na yebo nyame mpae yese nchenche wonafe na kwantintin bia nso no ekopema obo ano enti edie ya IMF no bejem wase me maka say they are living in their comfort zones adia enyum ne duae enum ha se so omutwa enti anamo a na esose omututuo se de be ye so be ba mfaso ama nkrofo sa anamo ne ni omutirim because aduaba na nkasa omutwa nyum ne duae na sese de omwa ya ne se omwa ye so oba wakwa awale a wonche no banche ye dua nyina omutu omu nua biem so de dem chonti se gold reserve ya nya wo hono ma no makofa no maton no mu de aba be hye ye friends economy no nzi ya stabilize dollar so de dem chono na sa enema sa no mo ye na you market on the world this is economic management enya ade ya emere o enukure no ebeto achi won enukure ebeto achi won. I told you from the beginning said they were living in their comfort zones. If they don't step out of their comfort zone and do something new, be innovative, give them 2 years.
But nya one year chance here free but I am the say odi ababinum nye oka say yen give them 2 years no e before say the omonam social media and now ya crown vice president here economic why messiah went to me and for inflation number single digit here ko 23%. Ebi na America journalist as say omo emia yemre na me share a year review 2025 review no na say some journalist on the platform a painted Kufado black or no worst president ever then Paul with Baobia Crow you know be called inflation there 23% na ko bayanka by now the bia baby e dem no enyasem ketwa but NDC buy no matumi keep no single digit and all that inti this are some of the arguments
some of the journalists no excuse me to say omabon what did they do? They are not guided by history and they are some of them excuse me my language some of them are not guided by deep sense of wisdom in analysis. Apart from said Dr. Bawumia about the political landscape of Ghana and also the limelight of political Ghana ya antene 2017 anamebwa Ghana until 2000. The NDC had ruled Ghana. PNDC had ruled Ghana for 11 years. And NDC sat to us so ruled Ghana for 8 years, making it 19 years. And what was the inflation when they were leaving power? No inflation, you're saying?
Readily,
when they were leaving power in 2000, now inflation was 56. Okay. 56
in 2000 rather.
Yeah,
okay.
Now inflation is 56, right? It is Dr. Bawumia. Now or Zimbabwe. Was Zimbabwe for. And not President Kufuor said, "Remember, they manage inflation. A money free 56. A buyer in 2009. As a year free. A benyo mono. Now inflation do 10. Right? So, did they know how to bring inflation down? Now, Dr. Bawumia na dia adwene bae Emma every economic student no who said these are the models say we inflation to me back down. Okay? And then we be to manage inflation man back down. Without that, inflation would have been what it is. Good. And no one here too good. And no one here too good. John Mama Omaya I 4 years. 1 year vice president for 3.5 years. Now on him how to establish goal for oil. Or between 2009 and 2016 woman anyes idea. No nim dia ya gold purchase program. Why didn't they do that between those years when they were in power? In 1992 to 2001 no. Why didn't they do that? We don't know how they. Nim dia modu. You need an innovative mind or the agweneba. You can manage it, but you can lead. Dr. Bawumia is a leader. One what the agweneba. Sa agweneba the ba. Na say enuyemudie yempa. What did they know? It gives other experts the opportunity to critique agweneno na abiya yeni the agweneba no here. So it is Dr. Bawumia and ye kwa ahuchire no ka say there why don't we do gold for reserve and now say gold for oil niyem fan GM. What did they know? Yes, people may have criticized Agweneno. That's fine because say locomotive engine you didn't can invent a locomotive engine no Egyptian want me am an packet right and a George Stevenson umbe fakoye no mkokoye ya na omutimi ema locomotive engine ejeso any the credit so omne inventors fiber optics na ho no mo dada obi ani say fiber optics but Dr. Thomas Mensah eba ya onu wotimi ye no America for ni scientists omo wiase nyina the invention of fiber optics credit Thomas Mensah but it predating long time enti eniama ne bebre wo ho no mo a na yakọ ahokyirem wo ho a na yenya ye twa ye ho twabere. Yes, Dr. Bawumia bae no or the adwene bae. What did they make sure no? Yes, or how by ya ba memu inflation ya 15 17 we manage inflation to extend at a point about 7 and this if one has not been able to surpass the records that was set there WONTUMI as you speak
say no say 6.3
oh massa
6
and now kezika free chronom kwaye ya to move free 5 cities for 10 cities no artificial because inflationary basket no when you have a nipa omon kano kora what did they make no omu di kontomire omu de omu kodwa so a eniama ne boa yefo a aba bebuo no aburo no ene niama no amango a pro ene niama no de agum ba unya economics a nani abere se opeso wo chekere wo man a eniama items wo di go inflationary basket no eye niama ehu hia ogidi se obenya reality of the situation. Sorry dear me chono enti sa niama we no se unya obi a wo ye lame e wo na adwene mu a emre se obetena baabi akeka se na inflation you say na inflation ask yourself say John Mama has been a president before.
That's an MPP for the be I agree with them and well but that's
na inflation John Mama about to inflation say abla president means who ye kra na inflation akọ soro kra no na it was around 10 we free abam na ye say ofra bem na ye say What about 17? Could he manage it? Dollar. Na a percentage increment. What did you know? Adia a percentage increment. It is very difficult for you to increase it from 1 to 2 because it will take about 100% of increment to move it from 1 to 2 than to move it from even 10 to 15 because it takes about 50% to move it from 10 to 15. But it takes you about 100% of that effort to take you from 1 to 2. Over $2 What you move you from 1 hour to 4.8, which is about 500% increase. Again, and this is for Solano Mujo Manum. And did they know how to reverse dollar? Now, and this is for Atina Honomama dollar to CD. Now, call about 12,000. Right? In 2001, when we were taking over the administration, that dollar to CD, and then I'm about 12,000. Yeah, but yeah, redenomination, it consists kind of by 10,000. 4 zeros, and send a dollar about 1.2. Okay, and yeah, pobia, we are media ni, and answer we are analyst. Nessa, WONTUMI, and think it beyond these boxes. Now, on Kowachi, and the history of Ghana's record. Now, person, you want to say Ghana in 2017. 777, we need DNA now the picture from Ghana until 2017. Ghana was there before 2017. What was the records of those people in before 2017? Dr. Bawumia is an exceptional person. Every mind look up to him. Say about the JC and 5 in say one farmer, they sit in their classroom, they cannot do anything. Tell me, COVID by no woman, just a Dr. Bawumia Kasa. Or Kasa we are, and son of who two no nibi, Amavetrana, say no one Kasa now. No one Kasa now. I didn't in the innovativeness in the new hot, any penny on a walk. Let people accept that. And you will be an Genesis war.
Okay.
It is will be the bar. One reciprocity of knowledge. What the bar, let's see to home. Let's say, we'll be so not our home dear. Once I've been on a better form there, I have past question be honest of women. And to be any problem, Ombetimi can be. Udiumbacano, yes, a womb. Say, it would have been better than what we are doing. That is true. But no does not mean that you're the buyer on our channel, half. 1.5 in an hour, Nanka won't that is why. So we are leadership. You have catch it straight. Say a leader must be somebody who comes out with an idea. A leader is somebody who innovates. Sorry, the amateur. Now we are motivating and crop was a mama yanya idea. Yabine see intimate. How many people in Ghana here? And I say, do say intimiya or multimedia. I never say, young conquer. They all sit around. Normally, don't form money. We cry together, both the intellectuals and whoever. We cry together. Yes, yet the problem who needs you. Yes, I just will be the Agunaba. I've had no be a better one when you answer change your dad in the Bayano. Yabin in my now, or my penny, John Romani Mama, or Maya Ghana Mampany. Why is it that? Dr. Bawumia Abrasodi, MPP Abrasodi, when the inflation was not moving well, now a vice president, but NDC Abrasodi, when the inflation is moving well, a finance minister. What kind of comparative analysis is that?
But I say, Richard Ajiman, firing on all cylinders now, as a finance minister, Mr. Jaika, Christmas way na me tie me monitor me because it be uncle break na me share review na who will be your best performing minister and the NDC. Hey, you to force it. Now me share some truth we not to force it. And then
let's net as his best. In 2018, Kanopoliata won the best finance minister in the whole of Africa. Kanopoliata in 2018. He was declared the best finance minister in the whole of Africa. And Ono Kurampona and Amos Yanchino. Where has that to forcing done? Tell me one single thing. To forcing why? apart from say call airport ekofle mutaka say omla me enye meeting elu president ni meeting no kire me ade ba ko papa ba ko ato force by why
but Kwaku me ba kwa ba
okay mejo so
na ho ye de
erade adum
afisia panso
afin kometo
bro ya kwa se pa
bro nya no Yera John, former general secretary. Onyame mfa ne currency yi o kan asem bi. O si bronya mpesi afi bronya di wo hu se bi esida bronya mpesi esi. Enti bronya na etwa mu no de na e bronya mpesi. Eyen disi fo no mo nkwan ma yede. Omo de omo dipa from the finance ministry or pay flag bearer. Meaning say a party support to pay the NDC for na boy amane. I say NDC for ne one who fool. Mo boy amane say Brunya we say the finance minister all the 276 constituency chairpersons and will be 5,000 and constituency executive all the 19 constituency executives in will be 3,000 NDC for na near these uncommon and sana a friend say communicators non so Ashanti region almost what deeper no reading the eba na samaje mfidi wonu so mu ina so bi esiesie no ho aye nti no NDC for no de omodidi no da enchan a no Nkansah 20,000 no a every month bia efiri wan panyi mahama hokọ no ho we ye bronya de nti omono de ye sun no omono de ebra teacher for esun no ebra nurse
na kan eno pa na me kan wo kan me bia wo de wie na wo kan na ma se mo be call strike bi ne
na teacher for sun bra ayi for nurse for sun yentu ya onka ni ade no na omo de omo enjoy omo o ka se me ni be bi ka twi brofo bi omo enjoy no mo de omo enjoy the bro yan de omo enjoy pa ndi yen
o yan do se bro nya baako a 9 ye taba ko agu adobunti
enya gro ma say na my omo ni omo ni age ba me I would me pese I mean fa konyen na me ni kan constituency na me chem constituency chema se me boaten ni na pamfo a e wo nya titiru ye se John Kwame Dudu na friend se John me chia no pa na fe me nuanom letwe we coordinators nyina mame mo ba ku pa di on se me ba me chia da me chia no na me chia on so man o ye macro coordinator friend no he Ford Sapon the Mr. Hayford me chia bebrebe na ma chia me ma me so me chia opi na ma chia me ma me average mfo a ene me sofo Reverend Inokofi Amponsan e wo atwema jankoba double K measure 2025 in perspective measure 2025 ni na me call so any the double standard a double standard of Ghana yen journalists yen media personnel practitioners yen ifo yen central for won kontompo any won akohwie
but we dey meti enu afri ohwe with media maka oh but I believe say as a NPP right after ABR Dr. Baobia the Bebu but he say yes I think so everything points to the fact say Dr. Baobia and really Adiano Sadiano the say I think so everybody points to the fact say na no as a party not tenacity. Yes, we homework.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Obi beka say but second you money year ray. Only moon no yes, he say no the for NDC it's off. It's high timer. You bet nothing. Near brain ya year jube. Media dear ya okay. You know what? Ya no Nkansah kwasiboche report ni bi anya bi akai me. Kwasiboche report ma kind back to back. NDC akofia kwa kotenase e no mo ayom homework. Say report the wo kanya omo so mo lose out on the media e wo report no so they went back and omo atenase wo kan report no kra and komo kan say President Muhammad be on sideline Standogbe and a Joyce Bauer and to this time around one woman no mo ye you know mo akwa is also boy and bit on the quiet they've gone back they've done their homework and omo batse kakai enti na Kamaldeen post do try yantenase amma ye ni ambra
double K
ba ya ka wasem we be the fam kan wo 2025
say magana for ni eda ho any party for say who tie radio
da bro ya ko ye communicators and I opposition it you wouldn't want to
2024 cry BBNC say 2025 me person ko dey
another ball game all together
ye ko ye ni adwuma no say o fa adwuma no me atiase
your opposition ti
your opposition person mo kan
but NDC the opposition no more resource o mo call for fa but I wouldn't want to talk and then we'll get there yeah beba
communication ye wo power no cry no o mo kan kire say voluntary to ho ache adwuma enti ye ne say to ho ache adwuma ye nya hwe ene NDC for the you see show mo communicate na they see me ni one of NDC mpanyifo ni bi ehia enche kra be 1 hour ago me ni free na edi nko no say mo nkrofo de mo hwe wo mo
that's how they more power even in opposition they were na opposition and communicators they be sorry aba ye adwuma
wonu de o kan kire me na ya
ahia gba
mo kan kire say mo mfun so amoye no ye nye bi ye mfum so na ye no mo nye bi
report ni nyina kwasi botwe report ni nyina na mo implement it only at assume it
last year ya mana ye din ya ma endi sase bibia ensi ohun enkomhye bi a minim se enkomhye because we me Nkansah nyame ehye that because ene me see ye enya hintasem nyame yi kire Pastor Obed 31st wo say proyene keta se corruption akoso sa aban mu a nyame bi e so kire no se ye hu a ye mbehye yen honestly speaking we enya ade a ye secrets enti nyame yi a kire odifo na bi on de on follow Ghana policy ni media nti on da fe na nyame bi so a kire no but niema akoso a wo Ghana ha say no Ghana media any CSUs na aka ahye last year any enya minister obeka kire say pad ne member form e to pad 15 cedis meboa ene wo cost of kra name pokra no de ne board den 17 cedis de ne board den pa 17 cedis but the Ghana aban NDC aban ye Minister of Education Minister of Finance be ton my 45 cedis we nye scandal na den ya say MPP time na sa abrenke ni sa nkomo no nwie 292 million Ghana cedis akokwa Ghana for common no tum say ye nka ho asem the same joy news no a no mo de dokono ekọ a friend say a studio that time remonakwa enom ko ka ho asem no enom nyina koma no atum
I say no she finance ministry enti no say atos forcing
enti na me ka be si so say last year ban ni be afene be kọ na wiye no ene ete say sameja mfia koton gold abo ka Ghana had Ghana the whole wiase ne ba akopa no the first man to sell gold and run at a loss. Nipa obe tongo daboka wiase nyina sameja mfi the first person. Oba ye no CSOs last no mo ye accountability hold their binding accountable. The media the fourth estate of the realm. Na say wo cheche oman no ban no cheche mu miensa media na be ka ho nan. Uyi atemuafo adwuma uyi o mampanya so na yi amrase bedwafi a centrefo ka ho omo na ensure say aban ne yese de omanfo ne pe oman ne boy sika sem ho ban tie from accountability institution and then nam say from nyina de ma wogu hosa platform so nti omu nyina koma no atum unim and joy news and the bidding of NDC joy news file Samson Lade ayenene etesubie enne omo na defend Sameja mfi $250 million loss 214 million ene betima ye na Ghana ha sei ne bebrebe agenda 111 na Akufo Addo esie no a wanwie no mampanyima ha ma sei owini a obewie no de afa mabunu na wo na sin training adwuma no agenda 111 no saa 214 million betima wie ni nyina esi foforo bi aka ho saa omampanyima ha ma e friend say ni block no see ye no some person mo sisa double track no mye na single track double track nda so ho munyanye sa for $214 million no ebetimi esi sa agenda 11 block no e ma akoma be 50 enti nka mu use di ma oman no a enka sa double track na almost say on by afa akọ be ye free omo ntimanyi no enko betime ye free ho ene Joy News ene e bo ho ban na onim enye me wanwa say Joy News in the media no me person me manfo hu no say first na ka odwin say Joy News credible here omo ye neutral they are no longer.
But I wouldn't want to single out.
I know why.
I
have a reason. Mikitan Central for Omanpani Mahame, a buy our point to Omdomako Abina stream. So they are part of the government. So when you are a part of the government, you are no longer neutral. Sabana was one. So Mubia. You cannot say so you're neutral. Geki, no way, no manyasem, Namiri, and a judge, let him could Namirenim so onya Jimia. Abayamana. The laws, the rules of natural justice. Yes, in the Mojudes in Kosaswa. Nobody should be a judge in his own cause. But all the issues revolving Gold Board, Joy News a judge in his own cause. Why? Gold Board a sponsor of Joy News file. Unim sir. Gold Board a sponsor Joy News file no. Kwaku Shandoff a Joy News a friend is a journalist. Eye adwuma wo Gold Board.
Enti na make say enka be mpese media no say be America media. But I was single outer. Be him say even Park was kind of yes, okay. Now on was a part of Joy News. I don't know need GH1. I think the Park was at GH1 if I'm not mistaken. Enti wo dey yan general yeah. No. Yeah, I don't think say he was even with Joy. Enti na member say your best single. It would be a media
central for no central for no ebini emefa apew omo alance no mo kasa ha se omo ye no oka ho bi omo ye neutral omo bo MPP aban echi no o aban ni mu bi o mu bi oka aban ni ho bi o ye member of the government ebini Raymond Akwa on one of the journalists me follow no pa o ye member of the government. Enti se wo tie sa news media yinom no no hu no say there na 2 years na 3 years ago 4 years ago 5 years ago and even 10 years ago now doing say oh they are doing their work holding the government accountable omo ya adwuma na ente say bi because they've all been compromised omo ka aban ni hu bi and now ya aban ni mu nipa nso a wontimi nka aban na sem say de tie de me pese me kire nyina no enye manu ne sound man pese me kire say sa personalities no say omo kasa memfa ne say o ka bia boawo Ghana ni na emum o ka aban hu bi nti o ya aban spokesperson. That is all I wanted people to know. And they we no mina ba besin ko we had the CSOs no mo so na kire say we asinim de nyina omo na omo nim onim say it near from think tank omo no de omo kosu omo ben omo ye hwehwemu research and identity policies no hwehwemu no mo recommendations enti omo kasa na de ye fa no serious if you say nim so omo de objectively omo ni interest bia wa aban ni mu omo ni je bia wa aban ni mu omo nta aban no mo mpa aban na se nemu e yo manfo no asem no mo pe enti omo make recommendations and all these CSOs omo government platform no subi enti ama omo dwuma according to lawyer something ayenene see ama omo dwuma enunti Steve Mantiao and they defend the Gold Board Samejemfi almost say Samejemfi about 214 million cry nyehwe if we say that laba form na minim say that laba form one the cost build up ECG the cost build up Ghana Water nunti etua ho kan dollar eka ho bi dollars the dollar rate eka ho bi determine say yen to light mu anase yen to nsuo buo mu if say ne be omde adwuma no mo productive friend the production materials no dollars ene koto in the dollars about form there why is ECG increasing tariffs it didn't na year to nkania boom say dollars about form there didn't na year to nsuo buo mu are you getting my drive aban no ankasa or the dollars edi dwuma kese no ono ne charges there or tum ensuo enkania okọ school mu and school fees edi gina ya tum enti say cost of living aba form there adan na year to school fees mu the cost of living aba form there was the cost of production so aba form enti the cost of producing electricity no so was a bafom saa do san ke so ni kwan say yetumu but 1st January omampanyi mahama ne bro nyaade a wode ma Ghana fo eye ntumu nkene a na nsuo buo ntumu ene ede ma Ghana fo but nyina mu no san centrofo we num ne CSO civil society organization and then Franklin Kojo tire bibi to or no be say is it coming from an intellectual and now omo to say nyina to atwene che say as aya goodie and no mutimi nyina ba for ma say omo ba poster say be comment honestly speaking omo ba a friend say like Kwasi Prempe timi ba poster say e be make comment o sha no say is it coming from an intellectual? Where is the seriousness I dey attach it to the defense of Ghana? Ye dey ball Ghana e ho ban na say ye ma Ghana for no say ye dey apebe bi agina. That all it was about. Na nyina ai sa. The Ghana ni e ka kire wo say MPP aban enye. E bi a wo ti free sa ankrofo mo mo dey CSS media for no e ka say MPP aban enye no. Ti ase say na nye MPP aban na enye. Nema na ye ko sabre no no mu nimpa se na mfiri aban no na bi ye external fact no mu nimpa but no mu nka no kwa nche office no mu so pe akonya omo pe positions omo pe so mo ye adwuma ma NDC ba no mu nya positions so they were not working for you yesterday and they are not working for you today and then that is why I say me ko echi ahwe ne me call so last year ya na pass say ye MPP ni and e be kan say 276 constituencies in Ghana every month be omampanye kufuado ede 20,000 eko honom kambo mu about 66 million Ghana cedis a year enka Ghana nkebehye se Ghana na kufuado ba jankroma sa na ndi netie ena eko organize sa friends boxing bouti wo Ghana ha se ya wabra hu bie da something of that nature before say na omo opposition no wanya bi ama hunu na papa wa ban mu oye say de na no sharaf sare ndi ne tie ho ye ya me ka bibia say nka Ghana enkeja betum these people no they own na Akufuado an apology omo wo so mkopa na Akufuado chew sa nkrofo yi num no some kopa na Akufuado achew enne ohu ya na me kan we no ma ya ne ha me de ma no ABC asem bia me hu ye ohu na ye me ya if you say na me wa sofo bi no mu a me was so much respect for them so much reverence na me buon pa je say me susu won kese omo kasa but enne on sofo ba ko panimu ba ko for because of bua na me woman nra even though we swat ne entimi money din enra or say galamsey asem aban politicians and was say this bobo almost so me proactive no more help galamsey and Akufuado time enne na ban ni party or pay e so enti sa nipa kro no a say o hene ba ko atimi a stop galamsey dia ehemfu nyina so betima stop galamsey double standard onyame nipa enra na ye ayi for politicians and Akufuado time and na de ebedu omampanyi Mahamadi a ehemfo ne kokon galamsey 24-hour economy no ewo henfa nanu omo na omo say na Akufuado time gay eba Ghana na yenso ho da enye no kre but omo di agigina mu say bibi be si Ghana ebe hye ne ade nti yenfa ho mramra eno kai kasa ye no a ene when you go to the University of Ghana omo website da omo modify omo website no ama na the gender no omo the neutral bem
like seriously
me come kire neutral gender abe movie the whole institution of accounts can say University of Ghana my alma mater me say omo recognize say na ye ni two genders bio e Ghana ha
really
me come kire today the University of Ghana have recognized say we no longer have two genders name ye wo neuter enti ye wo male female any neuter
na Sam George way
or that's what Ghana has say hwe on Sam George de enti ne ase NDC 47 no mention down emmo no say NDC 4 no nyina omo aye bi pen 2008 omu twa antro saa e ma ye hu so wo se Ghana fo hunu se de omo ye nyina ye tuminti e na omo ye but the entire Ghana fo ehunu netimi fra Ghana fo ani eye saa nkrofo yi no me gina omo su omo support e wo omo no nti na Ghana fo adwen se o ne asofo ba ne omo enam ide be so ma sesa civil society fo kan mo ide be so ma sesa ensendro fo kan mo ide be so ma sesa no kan hu bi dada Ghana fo
na well ebia sama okay yanti krom hana omo na ye dede se na po ye ba beto abakra do omo networks uko omo network TV platforms no ye ya se na po na do person ode yi ba ti na po akwakofa book bi a chesen kola eye hudede ene omo aban mu no
yeah
wo so obi akwakoye
me say the whole university
okay
me demand no say university for no so no omo te lecturers omo te teacher for enti say baby obi a we institutionalize na pa wo de ko teacher for no na so the co university one ma omo be te omo nyina na be ba no na omo ye indoctrinated na omo so the aba system ni mu enti omo an chance ye free society ni mu omo de akọ free school ho ena e chance ye
anyway there I trust you there but I'll find out because and the NDC
me come chiro for money ka masem
we that board
for money ka sase me ho se bia wo de wadwen ma so for money di kind ena twen madwen si so ka na ma akọhwe sa University of Ghana di no crepa and the NDC Sam George so Ghana
what do I want to say besa aba won chain bio yeah radia kupo WONTUMI television so edie na Talk Ghana jubedie ena waso eguso a wotiada se Talk Ghana jubedie ena wo hwe no ene awie na ye hwe afefoforo mu ena ye wramu afefoforo ena ye wramu na ye dwendwene niema aworo eho na sisei die Richard Ajman ewa ha member of the NPP communications team and afi eye Minia Kwaku ejene mbuaten omu ejida ewa ha no na ye dwendwene niema ho na last bit by Kwaku kurana eye me nwanwa eye me sre and the NDC ene niema bi ekoso gay na cheso bi ataidi not even Sam George ye kukukukukuku ene wakana no e dia tu ye nyina ye hu hwe ye nte hwe but ye behwe me kwa agema nchen no way forward no ye guso ka ni nyina na NPP ye nso ye hwe ni ye hu akwa ye befa so e befa ye ntuma pa e die fra betiu maka ni nyina MY this time around it's mema agema nso abem na bia wabobot niema so retrospect say ye bia kan niema ahoro na femi wi a yaba eye doctor anase eye 31st January about a ye kwa koto no me show video be of eye sticker campaign okoso interesting things eda eko koso iti ye be hwedi nyina na ya analyze ne ba iti ajiman brother na yenko adam matters
okay in the first place mami mbo minua agene mabaso ewo the last bit of the buy efa LGBTQ ehun sensem a ebaso me during those times you know them say enema bebre be to dwa ema ye kama Ghana 40 amamuo enipa bi no moti akire wo munim amamuo mu but emu no kran say omo moti ase no e de eniawa bone eni adwembone bebrebe etia ya yebu mai no minua boni wo bibi state bi our friend on the state of a Darima bibi a dramatic like puts you in a state of two unwanted things and even you know emu bi abefa bia ebe hawo so did they make no na NDC fu ni mpote say na adodan Kwaku Fuado ene Dr. Mani Baumia enam IMF a omo de wo mo ho kwa akodan any policies ni programs ayede akọ IMF no ebeji wo man ye fira ho kiremu eji wo man yi fira ho kiremu dia Ghana for beto akoso ato aba na ma MPP so did they enjoy na umjide bebo MPP mu ede ene ebe ya yebetimi aso wo masene e wo saade no ni ama na jiego baako wo say yɛmfa LGBTQ no enko kan kyerɛ Ghana for say ɛyɛ MPP for na ɛsoso so sɛ yɛyɛ saa nneɛma mi baabi mienu yɛn de wɔn agyina ɛnam sɛ yɛn ne international community no ɛwɔ treaty sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ nom a yɛntimi ntwe yɛn ho mfiri ho no so ɔde deɛ mɛkyerɛ no sɛ yɛnim na yɛkɔkɔ sign saa deɛ ne pa enka IMF no a ne yɛkɔ no a ɛnɛ stabilize yɛ dollar ɛnɛ ama inflation aba fam no ɛno no enka IMF no twe wɔn ho firi saa dwumadie na ne yɛkɔdie no so ɔde deɛ mɛkyerɛ no ɛnɛ sɛ wɔntimi anyɛ saa nso na sɛ wo so beto IMF no so ama economy na yɛ dia ɛne na Ghana ni no a ɔte hɔ no a wo kɔbɔ ne ho ban wa IMF no so say ɛne ɔno ne somunti onto abama so they put us in a state of a dilemma na yɛ ka kyerɛ Ghana for say monhwɛ mo yɛ because ɔmampanyin dwondroma ni maama no yɛ opposition leader then a ne yɛ kana sɛ bi ɔno a wɔse wɔn LGBT nie no wɔtwerɛ ni book no enipa a ɔtɔ book no de kan no ne LGBT for epanyina no wo wiase wɔno no de kɔma ne tɔye na adoda Kwaku ado bedi ade Ghana for se wonye enso ne enim nwomo a se na ado adampo na ha ase se ye bo ano wode sa Bible say di ahya adwene ne akomama eni pie ni so na ado wadampo na enwom ba akopɛ Ghana ni bia anim se obo ade papa bia matin se woyi say Yesu yodo obesole no wasa what did they make no but ni nipa blackmail sa panyine no say ono mom ye bonsam na John Mama onya ne book went me amfa nkoma Archbishop Duncan Williams went me amfa nkoma Cardinal Pierre Texan went me amfa nkoma Pamabaka Antono what the koma LGBT ni ene toye no wonu mum ena ne ye so ye papa John Mama bedi ade ena Ale Solos ena ye the current board chair Emma Solos Foundation Open Society Foundation Open Society for ena eko LGBT for ntokwa mo wo wiase enam so nti omu university na wo hungry kra no America focus wo mbem yatum Ale Solo eba Ghana ha se one selected NGOs any civil society organization any Ghana abayin ba bedi nkomo John Mama bedi ade Ale Solo so abakuruma I wrote an article on it and the Bama enye nwanwa o LGBT it has come to stay omo panyini pa ba Ghana omo panyi pa onsan so woni ne enye meeting ewo Jubilee House
amanfo akasa kurum ha
woni na ye meeting ewo Jubilee House okrom Ale Solos ofiri ya ko Uganda and when you be na be ka kire mi o from here Ale Solos himself wrote
it's true.
Your friend say email to me that he came to Ghana
Obai and yeah true
and you what there no Open Society Foundation Solos Foundation for there no more here go to their website and check there no more here and LGBT for to kan no come on and let no Ghanaian and your imagine say LGBT ni no one on the car say bema entokwa na wokwa akoko no minimum sese wokwa ukromfo ne won anya adwene enti se wokwa hedaka se wo mpe na the more wo ye dede wo ho no ebekwa akoto nkrofo adwene so amo anya nkrofo akoma from the OPC tent and it was a strategy Sam George onu wo hwemu ma wayema anyo na yo later ena na ko workshop ewo LGBT ewo Canadian embassy ewo Ghana ha didn't we tell Ghanaians yan kan kire Ghana for and out of for no mo why enti ekona ya ekono chese die nipa bedie enti no oman yi bone ya hye nipa ma ama yenhunu de oye nyame nipa ene yenhunu de o ka nokore ewo mawe mu so sad ya se wan hwe ya wo bebie wa no amana kotie nipa bi I don't know show na papa bi ti ho wasoli what the politicians e wo kroma nyina tam da bia osole no pa politicians ya kromfo and the politicians why no so na ese so a neutral person ana me call na mbusa nse papa we political science. Well, I know you teach at the university is a political science. What's your political science? What's the politicians who more money in our crom for 1 Kazaya crom for teacher? And when the station will crom homes, mammy must be. And now, Sabapani, university board, a council board member or the university council. So, a 10-year-old dear Kufuadu in an woman increasing university fees. Why increasing university fees? Against the will of Wohian in our form. No. Sabapana no dim crop what time to woman who bro whom form of not politicians and fat others are hono. One who had go to university councils who are or no the animal scholarship won't be you know make a doctor much of watching. And then university no ya tuni school fees mu. And bro whom for no one more bro who money say no 2,300 no now they call about 3,000 you know mubro who no according to much of what in mubro sani oka creatino. You are board member at the university. The all can radio soon in United Akufado during VSHS. A Dianim po get your across school fees. Now to when you're penny. Now didn't at them. And then the other school fees in the account. These are the people. Yeah, now a corner ya kono. Ya gine say media any CS so in Yamana ya kono. Why? A NDC for a exceptional. It is not NDC. KK, I am telling you, it is not NDC that has any good strategy. Debbie, the world is divided into two. There are communism and socialism. Socialism, any your friend is saying classical liberalism, that is at war. And to Russia, China, right? Sankrofon, woman, Koyaku, huh? And woman dominated some Ankrofobia Africa, including the NDC, including your Papenikosi Plat. And that dominance is what they are doing. They are rising against the capitalists, the free market economists. They are cramping it in Africa. They don't want it to rise. And if we don't take care, Franklin Kujo was a free marketer. Imani was formed on the foundation of classical liberalism. What happened in India? Say, your policies and programs, you use the challenges of the policies and programs, you know, against the policies are a free market policy. But instead, you know, these communist strategies are NDC for you, you know, it's much better for you, and you post them on social media. Where lies his understanding of the Nkansah wote? Enti, ayakua, as I said, you did agro. Huh? Ayakua, as I said, you did agro. I appreciate MPP executives, you know. Say, womu etimi ekoye your friend say, womu tis ideology school no. Huh? The ideological inclination of the capitalist no is being lost to Nkrana Omobano. It is not the NDC that is attractive. It is communism and socialism that is becoming attractive. Don't underestimate it. NDC has done nothing. They have nothing new to show. Communism is easier when they campaign. Woman know that. Won't be beer because not any will be in your car. I was see a quadrini beche. And a nipper beer by nature, a quadrofo, once the car is hanging around. What did I make you? But capitalism, a preach a nipper say, you have to strive for your own property, and when you get it, you can keep it. So that path is difficult for you to walk there. Huh? And Tiama communist parties in India, a gaining rules, being backed by Russia, any Ukraine, any China. They are gaining rules.
It's a honor more my own address. I won't put a honor.
Yes,
honor.
And one more is winning the media war.
I am communist, you know. Abia, because there you better about Sunday teacher Russia.
I this for campaign women's going.
Russia.
Women's going. What was that near Batuabano? Not they were entertaining woman whom you could kuditano. Most of academics are more from social commentators no one in were praising them. Burkina Faso president, Mali president, say a number Bruno Mabani, even an uprising about Kenya. And people were so happy, say, and Kra, Etimiako president, a whole seat of government, now moto to Abuane and a number Bruno Mabani. Why is it that a BC Benin, your mama has much of alcohol? Benin Grand, they are not bold. Don't they want a good country for themselves? Jama Benin for us in Yabia. Nanka Hedia, say Aboba also. Aboba also, Nankatana from grounds of the Moba Beba. After the ones that ECOWAS for no, I say we have to sit up. After the ones African Union for, I say we have to sit up and prevent some of those things coming up. When we were praising it against the Akufo-Addo in Burkina Faso, when we were praising it against the Akufo-Addo in Mali, when we were doing that against the Akufo-Addo in Niger, by populist, when we have not even appointed good ministers, so we manage the affairs of Ghana. Now why you will be so on Sahel and conquer mediator or whatever.
But with Russia, dear fine. I think say the last time there was a write-up, is it Telegram and say why Franklin Kujobufui, Achrona, why Russia, the panel case. She say President Mahama, who said there, say or aligning with Russia, who said the no yes, and not show the Telegram, Telegraph online, but Ghana for I saw it before interest
and they sang before some Bahana medio no visa last enra also foreign minister
Venezuela
what condemning Venezuela and people are saying
condemning America
say I didn't know my quiet side and no in common but some for say where is Ghana heading towards and I'm saying a foreign policy shift and a question from Nkrumah na Ghana non-aligned. Chesa several baby as a ni Nkrumah na ni fine person ye tie na can be. If you are yen can be kura. But start time Russian association no jingo kan wan sem no. Eno na epushi ye na ban say baby a Russia will be ano Ghana ban jina ho bi. Say police foreign policy.
I come on that can be person but we more Canadian because wo kuje to black double standards better or portrayed.
Foreign policy.
What do they want? Wo kuje to black
and the words of it. Sir Adia Trump koye. I'm not in any good position to say yeah na senye. But practically, personally, I see nothing wrong with what Trump did. Mimi won't be out. Bonnie be out home. It be an na oche no. What did they mention? No? But if you have been to Venezuela, when I touch on my Facebook, when I see so many wrong things about certain country,
I don't say the leadership style, no, very bad.
And Yama,
by all means, here can be. So by all means, so good. So
in 2009, 2010. Was it? Yeah, when there was a problem in our next door neighbor, Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, Côte d'Ivoire.
And you catch them say it is here in Côte d'Ivoire. More can was some kakra na young crop Côte d'Ivoire for President Mos says do you fear some and who okuje to Ablakwa? You were the darling boy of President Mos. One and now President Mos about to say on what yasum any the problems of Ghana WONTUMI solving way. What has happened? What training did you go through? Nipa na otiti wono no edu fiasem nipa. What has happened in here? What your foreign policy and some Kwaku now within a twinkle of an eye. Okocholeta koma America for one. Meanwhile, UK is in support of it. What the UK president kai? Germany is in support of it. France is in support of it. And it's only America for konya. Only some crofo we nyina benya. Uni wo mu nyina benya go to
now LGBT there so akra want to be an kobie one was a sovereign state whatever now say okoka passport enya nkie mi 5 years
na okoyama me bomba say anwumre Trump won ko your friend say Broadway okọ Broadway no konya whiskey bi kwa masa ogro ho be sa dia ba wo no hu ne sa no anwumra no
okuja to black papa no wasem. That what read the Porsches the beer as all the beer all man. Now I come and try border. Edu baby so
they are backed by a certain force. Omufi say ho no pese omu chim Ghana ko. Na omu ye nipa nyina perfect slaves. Wan kasa wo ya excuse me. Wo ya akwa but unhunu say wo ya akwa. What did them jono? Na Lucky Dube kan say wo ya well-fed hungry man. The bia what did the mean so come down. Na omone na mosa the bia sa
and that is a pressure can be also can be
and this there what do ko bono a ube sesia yo zu hunu ni pa mu bia ndisi amoma ye wo wiase all the regions are o ma support NDC regions almost support NDC from Crane to Crank Hopper and Winyao. Opa, tell me, go around Ghana. Regions almost support NDC since 1992. Abepimu now 1%. That is where we hear as well. If we want to meet Abba Muso, we hear Mukakrabia, I am Prekakrabia, MPP Bar Bemu. Any Yama Emma Muso. Yet, and Crawford Eddie San no more. Did okay? Sansa when media debate war, Nagana for Nankasano, Ubia Managinimu and Yadu, Sabi, na Ubia had the Akoswono. Said ye beya, Ombino, Yen idea. Say Yankee, Niema, and Nipaka Krabi Bonwa, a book of Father my brain. A seminar na, young conduct about Umian Semnoso. Na young campaign owns and because some people on I will see a year no. Na a man for the Okaye, any young Kromai, you the history of MPP. A deeper binuma, or my woman is MPP, Omodia. Any asantimemha, where I was here, did one, Yadeto, near moving near Koyanim. So did I make you. So I don't know whether I should continue from there.
Okay, my membra a year Kwaku Swansa. WONTUMI TV so Eddie and Seminole. Just a ye can, but guided by time. And Sempina ye can waha. Na we took to a black one, you know. But actually, because saying I can be a Kwaku did there be a time and uncommon air chin as soon one will fetch the call patch. Ama Kwaku J and call for a man Africans be a baby guaduma and no crowd one co parliament and Kwanko country. He said, Trump yen idea. Who honorable kuja to a black foreign minister. One our commander. Now 1 year obey any day. 1 year obey any day. Just so kebi. Now who call a ye cry kobisa LGBT 17. Utimubi. Honorable kuja to a black out to be one. Actually Ghana ye stands so to make heavy. Then that ye no Kwaku yen idea. Wo and I will Kwaku channel ye on ye. But Kwaku ye be a bequa damates won. Now, you share 26 days, okay. A year 31st year, maintenance and tsunami show a year video. You say, coach social media, media may or trendy papa, Stephen Amua, or trendy seriously, 5th best financial systems module expert, who we are here, NPP, WONTUMI and you soon. Oh, minima didn't hear another, ASA. Now you will wait, or penny way, na yes Dr. Amin Adams and on be ye finance minister sticker NTS. Oh okay Bosheba
the board of assemblies of God them now the person minister of state finance Mepa Mr. Mumpa Musasa Hana so on Pame open economy Mr. Mepua no assemblies of God and the board mesu Member some Nkansah na mo dia montra Namumia Metadamu, some bois, the crown, Yaminsam. My brother, you were confused, finance, the whole world, the Independuma, Oma financial economic modular, Metosumi, 64, 76, 97, 2000, 2001, it's me, the whole world. Yes, I'm in Fato, Nanato, some bois, can you not call the honor? Need to make a Nkansah. Me dey be more bread you, but me say mumu say why and also am pan open community. Eti me catch ramo. Ade na me kan mo dat you. Me NDC be trans 100 years. MPP be ko say. Na be anyame di maduru no. Anya politics na ma me yi. Na me treat toilet or landing. 27. Mo ni me no. And na ge man no mo ni me tete no. Me ka 97. Na MPP man. Who don't think going to be a minister? But now me catch Ramu. Mamu nyam for swada. Mamu nyam for swada, Miss Ramu. Mamu nyam for swada. Na Kennedy Obiani na Tipono when you're almost 40%. Unless you wait, Nankupo Dimunchi, Inshallah. Chabai!
Kafra. Sticker Kafra. But over to you. 26 days.
Okay. With the greatest of respect, may I address sticker. I will leave sticker to senior fancy. Jingo.
That I will leave it to okay, so with the way
I will respond. Honestly, I will respond.
Yes, but
because me may respond to him. The mechano. Ebe hard me because now between me and so no. If you know anymore, more. The major yama of a jingo no de. One no nyina buti me because be chen. Do beti makana bi a chen. La me jana. Na ma address MPP4. Where aka enedru nunsia 26 days near Kotwaba. Last election no. Ye na agi tum say na anye Dr. Bawumia. They di nkan na MPP di 8 years. The party be di 8 years ahonfo no ba nipa kra ho yemfone. Enti party na tena so 8 years no. E bi ho no mo a ye de abeti obi na so na say ho be fono no e wo ho. And I won't be sure until say 8 years be about Saba. If you want money, any reason be so Wakotoba ma the opposition party. And no dan Chenya. Say MPP who ye and he MPP who ye a buffonwa. Na ye ni pebinom. Ni ni pebinomwa. Say ye nya MPP ni. I was say all pay to me or pay flag bearership enti. Oyi ni hu kogina nkyɛn ne nkɔma na odi nyina yɛ sɛ NDC nifo Mitchell Canada Japan 2023 he campaigned during the presidential primaries as if say was your opposition leader. A lot of accusations obian him say Russia and Ukraine war COVID any kind eba na affect na economy from 2017 up to 2020 krampo na yen Bibia indicators Bibia kama ana ekoso even 2022 January na city to dollar less than 6 cities January 2022 but papa we say bekasa some people are fairly penyi wo kasa bi so akonya boase wata ejina chinyi sabi konya boase wo yimframabone a sinesi bomochichi free nsu as beka kire wo se denchimo wo anyi na chinyi enti se NDC 4 kan obeka sa omo pe to me nti mo twa ntrop in 2008 omo kan bi in Ghana ho be maka se omo de omo aye bi pen fifi ko ete no ye propaganda secretary in nya de ye hu bi da but party member a prominent member of the party no ye board chairman of Ghana Gas for 8 years ne yere board chairman ewa abankro no emu ono wa no mpon yewra Kennedy say Ashanti region has say we asenso wache appointment free mu a de aka nyina ono no fie ene yes appointment no enti aden na dadam sika ma ya one fast sika nka ho bi with all the Kenyans and nim de nyina no obo Saudi na chi or say Ashanti region has a appointment the free haba any nyina no na kufuado amemwo mu no apart from asenso wache meaning say including Dr. Napo duchum nom enyina appointment no ono Canada Japan na ni influence ho bi one chema wontumi ono ni fie e na o kan say fa we kwa adan na oja wom it meaning say wo boss no kwa did not see you as competent enough to head the finance ministry na wo say yen fa wan ko honom no enti say nipa wudi na chi no kura na ntime nyagide wo mu propose say yen fa wan ko hwan na blame no Yewra Kennedy catch the Ghana for nyina say MPP for bokro no sabe na Ghana NDC for so their campaign say MPP for lutu ene ewian saase na Ghana for betimi agichim ato NDC for asem na to atwene if so ma can be pen catch the Ghana for say president for we Ghana gold nya dia kogu friend say abrochire bank or mo the prudential bank account e be tutu dwa no mo say ministers bi nim sika enti enam se no wa bi pen enti na Ghana for betimi abo ma asem na to agu then so MPP panyi be ka to so enti masa o masem num koyedu enti se Ghana for to betia ye ne a na ye hwanya enye Canada Japan enti na ono na se wo Ghana savior enne oba me mikro mas atwemanwa bi eja south ebu akwa ebe ye campaign 2024 ni mu obi o misa na se oba ye na otimi bo Dr. Bawumia di ka che Ghana for some to ma Dr. Bawumia So what did he come there to do? He came to campaign for the parliamentary candidate. No, I want Dr. Bawumia. So no, he was not working for the MPP. So party in power. He was rather working against party. No, A plus Abeka. Almost or T on Swatia. I said that call. How this call on constituency mom could lose you know. Yen Shan on Sanko for no that's what Tiasi. How comes in Tiasi? If we say, you're a candidate, my band, my beginner simply say, as sense of watch it. Any now begin our summer campaign. The other year, no. As we only a presidential candidate and we parliamentary candidate. How will it be possible? Obeko sa woma do agiri. Obeko wutu senya. How will come sing? Obeko say we body akoye campaign. Make patch that Ghana for say the party for no say. So what person assume ba party in 2028 ya. Assume ni formula ni me to. And they say you remember Dr. Bawumia about 80% of the votes. A commanding victory mood drew. Share time na neku for ne Alan a call first time 2007 no. The Malan nya akudo no me man metri so ne say neku for the vote any on the no na ntemu enwa onu nya bi. It no dream say wo yobo or yoga ti no say me resign na den no. Any tiri da ho no. 2010 onya kakra onya about 30% and answer the 20-something%. Be call 2014 no a na egu for the bone fenfram no. What na na kasa biu. He had no option. The supporters no money option. Be some ba beka the one because han do ni nyina eko. Wa ma you extinct you die. Say ekoto aba ni wie na Dr. Bawumia akonya 70 to 80%. Ne Yera Canada akonya 15% and 20%. The way who say the stake in the party has reduced. Obi nkan chen say ja okoti 7 be support it. Yera Brian. Well, a fine gentleman, all right. But or become one ama party in the woods na depend more. Party nim nejiche. Anything can make me support Dr. Brian. But that ko twama Dr. Bomi for the vote no do. Nani vote na ko so se be ya. De nyina ebedum. Ono wi ni wie. Na Dr. Brian so nya akonya aba. Ne ekoto na Dr. Bomi akonya 51%. So we ni. Ebwa. But the champion 20%. Na Ken and Swenya ebi a 25%. It means say part in same what che.
But I was Brian Crado idea ba ko oka many eje ewon ho. And it's a outcome no obe support. Na the obeba say bia in case all when we ni crada the obeba bia no obe support.
I do agree with him. That is why one of the reasons here, and I see him as
Yabeka Samuel dear.
Say almost Nkansah. Say Nkansah. When we near Nkansah. Now we need to be some Nkansah. Ghana for MPP for one so. You will be a one sem pack keki. You will be a one sem can pass and you may and cannot come. And then you say one who says so, and also be a no cancel near my hand name of femo party nimu pa and Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia say, or can near my femo party nimu be a 2024 election. A man for a bro must say that ball no say in lose na almost nya kwine mrano. So be a no be can and ka party ni begu. Or no the dog party ni sin will be anything no can and what to say in spite of their cost na makama no atum enti ye po bi apart nda na koma so na o win ye betim bi asumdua abade a Dr. Bawumia on the dika wo man dodo ye ne aka nyina ye mfa mi go kan ho mo na ye send signal nkyere others no de ono wo say e me ya me ma na say so wa ma ye kwa agyaw fi han dodo no nyina ewo eno be ma asumdua ba party ni mu ama party ni madwo boko na de aka na de me ye mogu ma me pese ma say me so ewo ho no
mate Ajibai.
Okay.
26 days. Na ye ko chusu ye flag bearer.
Ya ba nsensem di te ya mfanchi akola ama Danado Danko Akufado ene na bedi achiri Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mami nchia wo mawi ibiem. Na memfanchi ama honorable say Kyeremanteng bunzu. Enkane so amemrahye bedwani no san ye enkane what is here where Dr. Bawumia campaign national campaign coordinator memfa nchiama no memfa nchiama WONTUMI the champion chairman Bernard Ntwubosi akon de onyame ehira no ɔsɛfo ntimi nsɛe no nti memfa nkyea ma no ɛwie Dr. Nana yi wa free ɛne abusuafo wo maka nyinaa Nana afia meba yɛ mabusa no yɛsɛ wakɔdi nkran kakra menkyea wɔ mu nyinaa kapo minua minua no ma ɔmu tie wɔ Ghana afanan nyinaa na ɔmu tie wɔ Asanteme mu ɔmu tie wɔ nkran Ghana afanan nyinaa ensɛm ni bi wɔ hɔ no ma ɔmu tie wɔ montungo si yɛka sɛ yɛka amamuo ne amanwo a ɔmampanyin deɛ sɛdeɛ yɛde nkia ka no ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ enipa a ɔba bɛdi anim so ɔmampanyin no anamo a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔman ne tutu ɛte sɛ ɔmampanyin no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ obi a wɔtutu bi ɛde atale dan ho a obɛtimi de akyerɛ yɛntimi nkɔfa obiara sɛ ɔno wɔse wayɛ models bi wɔ ne dɛm na ayɛ successful nti wɔde yɛba public life mu ɛnyɛ nokorɛ public life and private life different so wotimi manage business ma ne yeye dia ene nka wa woyɛ kɔtɔ beton kola wotimi ayɛ amana yeye na ade asisi dan any hotel nti wo ne ma ma yɛ o mampanyini a ene yɛ nka de ɔno waton momone wɔ central market etimi de asifie de sɛ ne ɔn de nka wɔtwam mampanyini wo aba na ma wo contract wo dia ne sɛ wo kra transformer every Indonesia e de aba Ghana wo de beduru Ghana na aban agye no watuaka na mfa so aba so wo se wo wade na wayɛ no wayɛ ade private ko wo de ayɛ na de ɔno wɔtɔn mɔne a etimi proyɛ nika wɔkɔ a wonya bi wɔni wɔno kora wɔtimi afɔ so de asi dan de a sɛ ne wɔn de ngotwam mampanyin ɔnyɛ kɔtɔ beton ɛne edidi wo mampanyin again obi ɔbɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ
na sɛ o da bi agyema wo kan nyɛ kɔtɔ beton ne edidi o ba menti ase sticker nyɛ kɔtɔ beton
wontie hɔ de ɔmɛba hɔ kora de minyama no so
ɔyɛ computer science
wɔn de minyama no so kora minyama no so
yo
minyama no so kora
okay ubu be wɔka itimi ne magye wa no asi
mo mo de minyama no so
bate yɛntua so
amamuo no ɛwɔ nneɛma a enipa ɛwɔ sɛ wototo na ɛkɔtra sɛ enipa bɛyɛ adwuma nko a enipa apɔmuden hyɛ mu enipa kankro hyɛ mu kyɛ ɔmampanyin yɛto abama sɛ bidi ɔmampanyin a wo decision baako pɛ a wobɛteki no ebetimi de ɔman ne nyinaa kobutu anaasɛ ebetimi de ɔman ne nyinaa sɔre enti yɛ ɔmampanyin a yɛde ma obi a wɔyɛ dwendwen
okay what count your ɔmampanyin
wopɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ ɔmampanyin a yɛde ma obi a wɔyɛ dwendwenfoɔ obi a obi a wɔyɛ emotionally intelligent very 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 emotionally intelligent keke yɛwɔ nsonsoyɛ da obi a ɔyɛ clever ɛne obi a wɔyɛ shrewd ntɛm what did you know somebody can be wise somebody can be clever somebody can be shrewd in a nutshell ni nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ nipa no wɔyɛ nimdeɛfoɔ what did you know anaasɛ wɔyɛ nyansafoɔ but he will be one ma he thinks on his feet and takes the right decision Yesu Kristo na wɔyɛ very shrewd right ubusa na asɛm a asɛm no obeyi ano instantly abala no yie na ɔde bɛma no sɛ okɔdam fie wɔ hampodwene ho ano yie na ɔde ma ɔne no ano no ye obi wɔ no ma yɛsi enipa asimesi wɔyɛ nyansafoɔ pa wɔyɛ very wise but oka asɛm kyerɛ wɔ se ma me nkɔnkɔda na me nwene ho obi kura hɔ no ma no oni ho nimdeɛ but ne nyansa ne sɛ ma me ntwɛn ma me nkobu sɛ obi wɔ ho nimdeɛ na me ba ma bɛma amuaye that person can be wise but he is not shrewd. What did you mention? There are people who are cunning. See, because ubi a cunning na. Woye nipa woni munyansa but ni nyansa wo disisi nipa nkoa. So what did you mention? Enti ye kaso obi ni nyansa mpo a nyansa wo so nchicheye ene ekwan a ye fa so ye kanyansa ni. Dr. Baumia is proving to be shrewd. But the adwene ba adwene ni gina so. What did you mention? Ukomfie wa hakola you can criticize it and do everything but you can still see say na adwene e ya adwene mood. Comes instantly and with the highest sense of intelligence. Enti eni yekase yentu abanama Dr. Baumia. Any other person may have his own level of intelligence and his own level of, but it be no yes I unfortunately it be the BH. It be the BH. And I may say, ye dear, why ye, a dear Ghana for, and I was seeing ye the ancestors so I would die when ye case, as soon as 1 year way. Say, Bow Mampanyi, dear, Mamma me and no will be between a numunche. See a new example be our baby. More yes, a medium figure ground and no years. What did go to Amano at the Aqua Bocano? Sami Jemfi na no kate no what nefi die bia so a obekase de Ghana mana obitim de akɔ me one wodi gold akɔdwa so akɔbɔka no na we ye mana momane ne anka ka wonim de beba enti je kasa ene yadi bu o man o dabi public life is different afe wo mu a wo ma ha ase a abusuafo a mu tie nyina wo mu twa ntoro to Dr. Bawumia so no me ka kire stika point blank se oye kontompofo oye torofo one tie adana na adodan kwa akufo ado eba Kumasi Polytechnic ebe campaign ka emmuniye anka ekwa akoto enkrofo bi so to tepafo ba bia no mu gina ho na ka ne koto ye so eye boys ani ye ho ani abetimu odu right ewo Kumasi Polytechnic campus ena ye pagya ka ni si wa at once ena nipa na no makwa ye ka na se na ka na prom ye sesa o mu gu ka mu including my car me car ena ye sesa nipa ngum si edu mo kokonfa noche ye duru kajetia na runabout no na runabout bi esoro honom ye twa runabout si na sticker de ne car boy me car to for the love of MPP any intiman kasa I went straight to Konfanoche any edin microphone koye any ye bibia boy nam campaign mu anadwo woni say anadwo mu nyina timi kofie na aka me di Kyeremanteng achi timi ka Kyeremanteng na ado nkwa also say have I with the car also it's okay president I'll handle it also what I've given money to them. You are the original organizer. Who sticker? Na president is come. Say me car net to a boom na emo aye no. Ah? Yam fan konko ye car no sticker for his car.
Ajman.
Wait. What to me na platform so. Na on for one sense si ko compaja won say nya nkora part we mu. Ya nya nkora part we mu. Say sense se nipa ka so mu de beba. Ye be ma nipa. He, ye ba. Wasi na obi age aban no e de koma ni nipa. Ewo esirimuni mebwa. Ah? Yeti kroma te ka go contest elections ewo afija kwa abre ko de area ho wone ayi betimodi drusu ade asem ne si ho ade asem na afija kwa abre fo ka kire ye MPP fo ye ne do ko ye we presented you ade asem mom ka kire na wona wo be kire de o yesremuni ni yo nyesremuni o campaign ayeye no afija kwa abre ono bo nkire yanya nkro party we mo if it's been 30 years we are more than that 30 years ya tena party more than that 30 years na work no ye kro yenya ahwe ye nkasa kasai enti sansam no a ebinum ayi wo madwene se wo mu na no betwa ntora kenofoli atayale ya okọ abrochire a no maaye no when president Ipu Obi amana kwa akosi na name of parliament already budget one o man koye why not to say Kyeremanteng Bunzu how best is sticker from say Kyeremanteng Bunzu when it comes to economic management the ministry of finance there are two ministries na ya kabomo your finance and economic planning so you're a finance person it doesn't mean say oh you're expert in economic planning you can be a finance person Kyeremanteng Bunzu also you're a planner. That aside, he's been the minority leader on business committee of parliament. He's been the majority leader as leader of government business. And he's seen it all, sitting in the cabinet for several years. When it comes to sector to sector coordination, Kyeremanteng Bunzu is way excellent. President Manonumpo represent finance minister. Anumpo wa majina baby meka say wonu na ke kwa finance minister no obi jima obi. Amana anya ne ya. Who na have catch us any of finance minister now we acquire deputy finance minister no ushia communicators one anya paracetamol na you go anum say uti yoya who doesn't know ola cruiser to nya paracetamol na ade agum that na dia wo be gina asante region ha abeka say ansem we ya kire say ye acquire finance minister obi na gidi ko osirim Kyeremanteng free bonzu free bronco mimi free kronom wo so free krobo let's go to krobo if you crowd free mu ye die enzemo nka wo kronom ni bronco ni afantwe ni krobo the same vicinity walking distance let's go there ni ye tie free crowd free mu adenti na da bia empapa mu ni sa ne ma na meba ye se ba santi bia no na asede wo hunu santini kro bia wo ye sa de ne kire ufura no ma alan ekọ vetting ewa ya ka so mfa ni krom la what the central region for nkwa ne koye meanwhile a bus here to abade no aba Ashanti region no be sa de no the same thing nipa ya woni ne namu anya asend on brand was ofiri Identity now better Ashanti region here. Momo person mo force a better people down in the throat of Ashanti for say. China, momo do it because of okay. Aday, a election in Yako, and if bia or fantasy a bit in the Nedi Abanibia. You bet me a biom near the Nedi. Sa campaign ahead, Mokoyanas will be you one, must will be a Cazetia. And I can say, no coverage of Pompe. I don't know. No more Kaka will be can be pet. What kind of behavior is that? Me say, what be our tier campaign be? I will if you just out to be no piano. Or no ask the call for my budget at the country of 3 1 once I was constituency in your bench. So, or no one day, or quite what in a soon pay. I want to have a bachelor, it's the Mufua, and the Adiko and Kurum, the Anfan Kurum. On a bachelor. Oka contest with Jaco Abreno. Tell Puban, no more bachelor. Almost at the Pumienti.
Okay, any of our last final is now, baby.
I did okay. The American Abusiafoni Nat in say contest na ye kono. Obi o be ka kire wo say eye wu interest in work obia no oboa tie. Contest na ye kono the best ubetimi aye ama wo ho ato Ghana ni bia ho ato no emphasis ya ba Ghana so ene obi obetimi akekire o man Ghana yi. And there is no single individual obetimi ama Ghana ni bia na MPP ni bia ho ato no enya no kure. Okoye o mampanyini a o mampanyini wotete akoko nini obon amansan nyina netie. Se wan hwe na akobon hwe fa wabla boba te se de adwon mama abla bo aye no. Bia be ka se wo ye o mampanyini a wache awaso e na wo di tie asem. Enti ye po mampanyini a wo be ye ntotoye sa ntotoye ne de clearly vividly Dr. Bawumia has proven beyond reasonable doubt from mobile money interoperability, from digitalization, from being the chairman of the police council, but bia wako bia in Shirabaho to deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. Adi bia Dr. Bawumia didn't say account Ghana bia no eye dimpani ebono ho. And then no bika say Minia Kofi Bento Enola on Newsfar. What kind say? Dr. Bawumia has been in the forefront of Ghana's politics for close to 20 years. And I'm at least 18 years now. And I'm between 2008 and now. And I'm say Dr. Bawumia to the Ghana politics and I say public life move for close to 20 years. Nessa still, why this popular? What can you now check the shortest time I bar public life no more share dancer among for Eddie Ebatomo. All the candidates. Now I'm checking if they have been there for 20 years and candidates Yamudu Omochi. There are some of them who has been in the Parliament of Ghana for close to 24 years. Okay. One more parliamentary hanzada and one will be cast and papa. Our parliament, what did you know? Yechurogum was say, obetimi ama aye industrialization. Ama Ghana maburumu nyina ma jadwuma because say what me he was in parliament. That is where policies and programs were championed. Only hands that our parliament nyina amfamra. No amfana kire wo say ekon amekon yesanki yensisi mfidie enwuma nie.
Mate,
and you want to say any ba and can obetimi aboa. Who told you John McCain? Whole Foods ye ne dia no. Or American mampanyi. America mampanyi unima wiase sikafo dodoa woma biabia nwuma e wa America e bi kura de wa wiase nyina wo nyima di wo mampanyi. Who told you have to become a president before so betumi bia nwuma man krofo aye bi? Why any free ne again what say mampanyi na be de akire has all the powers say enka wasenko no etimi bu akufo ado e maga na ye no mantimi anye. Why is it that so mampanyi na be de akire e wo tumi a wo betimi de ayesa ade na ade na say nipa ne ka say ne oma Dr. Bawumia eme yo mampanyi no me na be de akire so that say kasa tumi no e be ko no won de o se da bi eno de ye be hye no so na Dr. Bawumia de no odi akire ne ye hye no so meboa. Se wo fi se vice president no wo tumi otumi de bibia de a ma woni pa ne vice president na go nya se tumi ni fa nye bibia. So when Dr. Bawumia say, well, no, vice president, no, now he doesn't have that political authority to take political decision. And to give him the presidency, now no one take a political decision. And now one who the cracker direction was send there be my mimi do him. That's idea actually. What kind of analysis is this?
Ajima.
Na mo di anu asem enu na mo di wona na mo keka. O kana si ebe yi wano a wo si obi na kaseti awo. Mark asem fu ani bo mo tie nyina mo obi antie nkontompo bia. Entro no anipa de nam na wo keka no adolso dodo.
Beda se ebreno aso se me sorry na eyebre ebia nanka yebeko yedi but ebreno aso na ni nyina no ekowie se NPP yenye baako en na beka no bi so yenye baako na dabi time be free baby na eba yenye baako because we'll still need each other. Sticker Ayonia, but what council and yes, only qualifications. At least, okra the degree, our computer science, ekra the masters, our strategic finance, ekra the PhD in actuarial science. Be a doctor, I mean that. And also, ekra is it the masters, our a year petroleum PhD in our petroleum economics so-called Columbia University, Harvard, Wabuera, Texas University, Abubo aye MPhil, ne who crowd about no na so econs. Into a square pegs in round holes. Okosha finance ministry no or knowledge in economics ne sa de money na. Nastika a deputy finance minister. Odone the masters in strategic finance, others near computer science and PhD in actuarial science. Bottom line, we have the men.
Ya gogo na word na wo kan ya hunu ne ba bia me ma cheke sa word ye nim ba bia wo bia omla na kire ye opekula so wo say
yapo fifth best financial systems module expert no and ajiman eka ho asem no be no yedebesia de adobi biara ase tahaya na yedebesi. And so the debate can continue in your homes, offices, the ABA by now. One more office is fine. Baby Biara or cast, baby, Ubetumia Kosuna, when debate a year in 26 more days to go into the ABC Ayame. And Kahu, Ubi Biara.